What up? We're back.
Saving these for the trail.
So, go ahead and start this one off. It's going to be a really short session today. It's like almost 11 a.m. right now. I will be logging off around 1:30. I've got to go do some stuff, some things.
These are helpful. Bitter though.
So, we'll just kind of do what we've been doing the past couple sessions. When I don't have things to do every day, which tomorrow I have stuff to do as well. When I don't have stuff to do every day, we'll actually go through and do some more collectibles and stuff. But for now, we're just going to focus, because it seems like we are starting to draw to a close on the story, but we still got a little bit left to go. The reason I'm not riding them out is because I really want to try to pick up some health before we do this.
These will keep.
Just take whatever we can get here.
Brew that up later.
The music just died. Like there was nothing peaceful about the transfer there, or the transition. I can English good.
Aloy, you're a woman of your word.
Olin. Your family. I saw the threat from Helis. You have a wife and young boy?
If I'd have striven to keep them safe instead of all I've done.
This is your chance, Olin. That's why we're here.
I'll take it. A kinder deal was never struck.
They're
Why
being
in the
held
hell are
close
you
by?
still wearing that focus?
Yes, the farmstead just beyond these rocks. I'll take you. That's it. Nestled against the spurflints. Best not to think about the previous owners.
Too late.
I like how the game's like, you can follow them if you really want. It's not super necessary, but you can.
Aloy, down behind this rock.
Alright, so I already see one heavy. Neato burrito.
I'll find a use for you.
I may have over prepared for this a little bit. Nope. I learned my lesson. We're at least gonna double notch. Let's see if we can maybe avoid the front door.
I'm not here.
Someone just killed one of us.
Let's do this.
The girl! Fight back, damn you all! Here we are.
Didn't really go how I wanted it to, but oh, poor buddy. I didn't even mean to do that. Sorry, broski.
This heat.
Oh, that was not the button I thought. There we go. Alright, they're upstairs, if I recall. Oh, maybe they were in the chicken coop. Oh,
This
no,
has to
they're
be
down
where
there.
they're holding Olin's family.
Let's see if anybody's got the key. Look at that, the key.
Bolted. Come on, come on.
Ta-da! Wait, you guys weren't bound? Or rather, you could get out of your
We
bindings?
heard the commotion outside. You're not one of them. Who are you?
Don't be afraid. I'm gonna get you out of here.
I hadn't given up on hope, but I'd forgotten the taste of it. Is it safe for us to leave?
The eclipse won't be stopping you.
Then it's over. I dreamed of escape 1,000 different ways. But all of them put my son at risk.
You survived. You protected him. That's what matters. Now, your husband's waiting for you.
Olin!
I heard the fighting stop.
Olin! You brought him back to us. Thank you.
There's no need to thank me.
I've much to confess. I accepted a devil's bargain. And others paid the price.
And you think I don't know? I heard them talk.
You know there's always been dirt on my hands. Now there's blood too.
Take your son up in those hands. Come back to the claim with us.
You should listen to your wife, Olin.
But Helis and his demons. I am honor-bound to help you, Aloy. With what little honor a Dysa like me has.
Olin, whatever your debts, you don't owe them to me now. Go with your family. Show them you're a better man.
Farewell, Aloy. Your mother. I hope you find her before they do.
Take that focus off your head. Okay, if I'm gonna land that close to some collectibles, I'm gonna get them. Also, I'm literally traveling from one end of the world to the other, so this would probably be one of the longest load times. Actually, wasn't too bad. Like I said, I am gonna do some collectibles because I'm right here. Literally. Why revisit when I'm here?
Save these for the trail.
It's like making sure I get those power cells during, shit. That was almost bad. Huh.
It looks like that machine carries fluid in those sacks. I'm not sure I want to find out what kind.
Oh wait, no, I want to get that. I see where to go up. Also make sure I'm not going the reverse way or anything. Nah, it's right here. Man, these collectibles been easy.
Another Banuk figurine.
Wonder if I'll be able to get back up as easily. Ooh. Yeah. I'm coming up. Yeah. Wonder if my minions are fighting yet. I see some health over here.
Stocking.
He fought something. Yep. Oh shit. My boy. parts I didn't work for. Really? Actually, pretty good on health. Somebody asked for help. As the protagonist, I'm obligated to save them. Yo, if he's dead.
What are you doing? Get down! Thought I'd never see my family again. Thank you, Mona.
You guys suck. I'm gonna go back and watch the first video. I remember one of the first fights that I kind of like realized how bad I was at fighting on this game. I just got into a snowy area and there was it was nothing special. It was really basic. I think it was some Striders, maybe a Grazer, maybe, and I did so bad, and I was sitting there thinking, like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna make it through this game. Why the fuck? Well, you know what? I already ran right by it because I got so into following the way marker that, like, I'll just come back later. I got way too into my story. Anyways, no, you can see it in the first video I did. Like, I played like pure garbage. I still do, but I did then too. It was even worse. I had my fingers crossed that maybe there'd be something
Eclipse
there.
focus network, he said. So how are we gonna do that? Oh, wait. I forgot. We won't. I do all the dangerous stuff. You just listen in.
I expect them to chime in with some witty-ass comment. Now look here, girl.
There are the handholds, where you'd said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Pretty fitting name you got there.
All right. Take a seat at the campfire and we'll have a little chat.
How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Wait, what?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you around to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disk, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse?
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests, always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
Gotta be tight. Corrupted machines. Patrolling the guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way.
Alright, so lesson learned. I need those. At some point. Well, I want that first. I'm greedy.
Got one. Stop tensing up. Explosions in the distance.
Pay that no mind. Doesn't concern you.
Quietly.
The tall neck's just over this ridge. You'll see it when you reach the top. Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm. Here we go.
You getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there, but no tall neck.
Damn. The transmitter's been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge. Toward the explosions. Great.
You got exactly one shot at this, Aloy, so spare the sarcasm and make it count. You see that bridge over the ravine?
Yep.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the tall neck and destroy the module on top.
Here we go.
I thought you wanted the answers to the secrets of the Earth, Aloy. Or did you just want to sit around and waste time?
Good enough for him.
What was that? Could be something here. I'm keeping my spear sharp for the usurpers. I will not forget how I came from my home. Endless digging, endless blasting, endless waiting. This place, I want Viridian. Our machine holds the power, radiating the anger of the shadow. When we take back Meridian, leave the revenge. All what was that?
Goodbye, slight approach. Is there fighting up ahead?
No. It's a mining operation. So long as you're quick, it won't affect you.
Oh good, another secret. This armor. There's only one man big enough to wear this. Helis. This is his shelter? Not exactly fancy.
What would you expect of a fanatic? His only extravagance is his brutality.
So you know him?
Just enough to want to stop him.
What's sleep review every morning?
Really? Where the hell is this? Thank you. I was in a mansion on Triangle and it was like, nah, we're gonna do data
He's a
logs.
fanatic, all right. Single-minded.
It gives him a focus that you seem to lack. Now how about finding that tall neck?
Would not have been easy to
Or
drag the
dead.
tarmac down his path. Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module and then get out fast as you can.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there.
Alert. Irregular transmission. Alert. Irregular data flow near. Security may be compromised.
Huh. That's concerning.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around.
Climate. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. Feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
Wow, mine is like that blonde. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, I am that blonde. I just saw a ladder and I was like, yep, we're gonna climb that one. This reminds me of the first Metal Gear, where you're climbing up to the side of Rex's head while he's stationary at the end. You can get like right up to the cockpit.
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Keep running!
Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? No way. Are you kidding me? Almost there. Ugh, what?
Run, don't fight!
Come on.
Head left towards the camp.
Got it. Almost out of it.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving! Watch out for Eclipse!
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out!
I know.
rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest, now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. It's Sunfall. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him. If I could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
Not gonna lie, I might need to do a quick equipment run on after that one. That was especially on my medicinal herbs. Like my potions are they're okay.
Killing machine that disappears into thin air. Just what the world needs.
I'm not looking for a long fight. Yeah, you don't say. Well, that was a fun way to reset what little progress I made with my herbs. Oh, that's fantastic. Yes. I'm just gonna buy some stuff.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. much from this, Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Looked like he was giving them orders.
Savages now.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of culture.
Stay off my focus.
If your kids catch you, you'll be lucky if you survive long enough to wind up in that ring. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Ceasefire. I hear delaying the inevitable.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the Sun Ring from on high.
The Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an
This is insane.
We should stay vigilant.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding the balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
We'll do all that shit later. That sounds ridiculous, though.
Meridian. But yesterday, he never showed.
It just doesn't make sense. One day he had a little calm.
I fear this ceasefire is a ruse. Avad's a murderer after all.
I'm gonna talk to her and then I'm gonna get my cat his shot, so we'll be taking
The
a
food is from
5-minute
Dowager
break.
Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat. Bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
Alright, we are going to do that quest, leave a market, but we're going to pause here for a moment while I take care of my cat. Because I totally plan out my streams with everything done, and I'm super responsible. Both of those were total lies. And we're back. So, in case you ever wondered how long it takes to give a diabetic cat his insulin shot, it takes about that long.
Three dead trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if these tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb.
Yeah, definitely before I do the next story mission, I will be stopping. Probably at the, just kind of the Nora area to get plants, because it's really low risk, and I can just kind of run around and do whatever. Yeah, this is actually turning out to be okay.
Foot tracks up here. Time to climb.
Whoa. Alright, let's try this again. There we go.
Alright, made it. Where did you... Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed.
Was I supposed to have tracked that like way earlier? Yeah. I'm tracking in reverse. I was thinking, well, maybe you double back or something. No.
He must have kept going. I've got to catch up. A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Glenn talks, looking to scavenge.
What the fuck, really? I hate playing Hawk so much. That's all I get.
Everything useful has been stripped.
I seriously hate playing Hawk so much.
They took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts.
You need to stick around for the parts.
Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Carjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Carja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
We're under attack! I'm looking right at her!
A little closer and I would have had them. For the honor of Oharja. A righteous fight! For what it's worth. Kill! It's up to you now, man. Oh, Sun, we can still finish them. Shine upon us. Sun blazes at our back.
Position!
Move in! We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
You're going down.
Keep up the attack. Still got another squad on the way. The fury of the sun!
Down! Picked off! It's gonna rain death.
For justice! If any remains.
You're not gonna see it coming.
That won't be the last of them. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
The snow's got a bite.
up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marbles. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
To your left!
But my marbles thrive on adversity. Step it up, boys!
Needed that.
Got you now.
Stay on the move!
That's the last of the marbles.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
I was gonna say my accuracy is hot, steamy, X-rated garbage today.
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard. Across there and we'll have him.
Can't be too prepared.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid. And mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
They know I'm here now.
Soldier a while longer than me. The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
For us.
For the faithful! Victory! Kill a traitor! Kill a Nora!
Sun's judgment upon you!
Mates, I stand up to his perch.
Handy.
I at least know that I shot the shit out of him. And that makes me feel slightly better about us talking to him instead of murdering his ass.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Itamen out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, 3 Tohuadiv near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Wadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
What makes you think Avad will welcome me after I served his enemies?
He's a forgiving man. Just smile a lot. You can't smile, can you? No, that's a grimace.
That's kind of cute.
Nervous about going to Meridian?
I've been a soldier for 20 years. I do not get nervous.
Not even around a pretty lady?
I will not dignify that with a response.
I ship it.
The Nora said you would help me.
Oh, it repeats. Okay. Oh well, so we have a campfire right where we want to go, so let's not go there. We will. Eventually, just not right this second. I don't know, I'm feeling good about over here. I need some of those healing plants, man. Just a heads up, I have about an hour left to play. And Snapchat.
Never know when I might need these. Damn. gonna need this. This'll help.
Almost satisfied. Just ran into the mother load. I was about to say, man, wonder why they didn't call a place the mother's load, or like the mother's burden. And I was like, oh wait, if they called it the mother's load, that would have a lot of implications that they may not want to answer for. Almost done. I keep finding these like really good chains of them, so it just makes sense to keep going. Alright.
I can't spare the weight.
Did it combine both those? Or did it only pick on the one? Yeah, with all the supplies.
You three Tohwadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Truth.
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damn fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Itamen, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Oh god, this is on Thunderjaw, is it? I feel like it's
Something
gonna be
attacked you from underground.
Thunderjaw.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them.
No.
It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Fanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Itaman. I've got to destroy that thing in the pass before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
I really appreciate his honesty.
Fight or run.
That may have been one of the easiest special enemies I think I've ever fought. Sure, it used a lot of resources, but man, it didn't do anything. I'm sure if I didn't have the high ground like that, it would have been way harder. But imagine how long that would have taken if I wasn't able to triple notch.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be
She's
afraid.
got some hella
You've
abs.
got excellent protection. Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carja, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Itaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood. Some traps would be nice.
Helps to be prepared.
Take cover up there, behind that rock. Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we? Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. More of the bastards. Get ready.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
God fucking damn it. And it's already corrupted. Guess this makes up for the fucking rock break here, huh? these things. A tail whip's pretty much a one-hit kill. fighting those never. Well, no, that was probably the easiest one, but I still wouldn't call it easy. Also, really came through with the potions there. I'm totally okay burning through some resources right now. Yeah. Alright, let's check for valuables. What was that? That was a hellacious fight. That triple notch with the precision bow is ridiculous. Like, man, you just can't beat that. I'm starting to dig into my wire supply quite a bit, but I've still got quite a lot. Wow, he's got all sorts of hitbox issues, man. It's so hard to run around him. I earned this view. I guess the best thing for him is just to
Not
do
exactly a
what you can to
royal
eliminate
barge, is it? Oh well,
his
defectors
attack
can't be
options.
choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Itaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Oh, he didn't try to pick up Aloy that time.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
You better pay him, wench.
A woman atop the Hunter's Lodge? Never thought I'd see that sunrise. Buying goods for a fair price. Would you like to buy something today?
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
And he came out quite a ways. Interesting.
You've helped reunite Prince Itamen and Sun King Avad. Sun bless you.
You'll like what I have.
I can probably wrap this one up in 40 minutes. Like, I have a little bit extra time if I need it, but I'm gonna have to scoot right along on this one. Hopefully I don't get stuck on nothing. What we'll do is we'll save here at this campfire and we'll try it. And if it just takes longer than we're expecting, or I get stuck on something, then I will call it until the next stream, only because the time that I have to leave is actually pretty particular. But we'll see. I really need to go through and clear out the bandit camps also.
Days are coming, friend.
Also, I'm curious about something. What I could turn it down at any time if I ever feel oh. That's cool. Son of a bitch, are you serious? Alright. Let's ride.
We should appreciate these brief moments of sunshine.
Let's get to work.
Our child's Sun King, whisked off to Meridian. I'll bet he's eating well now.
They're so scared when they come.
See, I was gonna like climb down these chains. I'm kinda glad that's not the case though.
This storm's gonna back down before I do.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining.
Oh god.
Is that clear?
what I give you.
Is he talking to me directly? Because I do have an errand to run. Shit. Let's do it. I don't think it's still in the game.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, The robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
So they will. I can pass them, undetected.
The data points, you're going to ignore them?
I really wasn't trying to ignore these on purpose. I was just trying to be stealthy. Oh, I guess I have to kill them anyways. Alright then. He's last one. Let's make his day really shitty.
Looks like we're in trouble.
Good. We're too close to the tribal print to stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
I mean, there's a couple ways I could have gone.
No room.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades, then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
You know what that means, boss fight. We got 15 minutes.
Intruder! Get her!
Well, they're still surprised.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Oh, what a full-blown boss fight. Interesting.
For the Radiant
Face the sun's judgment.
Just be my focus.
Something broke! Back!
Let this impale the enemy.
That sucked. You can sit there and hear my health racking. All the way back here. Did it at least save everything that I grabbed? Guess we'll find out actually if we hit them this way.
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
No, it didn't. Shit.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Made it. To destroy the
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration. Done. I should check the door nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Yeah, I saw the ladder. I just want to make sure there's nothing else.
Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
This would be the opposite. Wow. I had it right the first time.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Let me double check. Though I remember the guide saying it was in like a Gaia facility or something. That makes a lot more sense now that I've seen that. Okay, it's not this mission. So I can proceed at full speed.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Not sure what that Get up! You cannot escape our grasp. Shadow take you! You're finished.
See them.
Not be one of ours.
That's the last of them.
H1 structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Let none escape the shadow. You can't evade the shadow.
Anyone see anything?
Get a move on and search.
They're still looking.
Wherever you go.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people? I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way. More eclipse.
Careful now.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major
So I wasn't expecting that to cut off. As I do actually really like this part of the story, we'll restart
the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously.
First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capable
All
and
of this
durable enough to
lost.
safeguard it without degradation
The
for the
ancients'
centuries to
greatest
come.
gift to us.
And last, but
Greatest?
not least,
How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules. Leveling up
Oh boy.
skills they will need
To clear this room and then I gotta go.
That is the future towards which all of us.
I've got a pretty good idea what she was saying.
She moved that away.
Someone here?
Come on, then.
Nearly had you.
That's the last of them. On once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Alright, so with all that out of the way, I have to log for the time being. We're gonna pick up from right here, actually. So, this will be us tomorrow, unless I lose power. If I lose power, or if my PS4 said to do an update or something, then we're gonna start over. But we're gonna stop it right here, and we will call it a stream for the day. As usual, till next time, later.